Hey, welcome to HVAC Animated. My name is Jeff Bennington and I'm your host. And today I want to give 10 tips to younger or newer HVAC technicians that will not only help you in your career, but also help you in your life and relationships. So stay tuned. I think you're going to like what I have for you. Hey, welcome back to HVAC Animated. So here's 10 tips for younger or newer HVAC technicians that I think can help you with your career and your life. So let's start with the first one and we'll get right through these and I'll burn right through all 10 of them. Number one, gain as much skill and experience as possible. Anyone who's been successful at anything knows that it takes time, knowledge, and skill. Those are three parts of the success recipe. And if you're younger, just realize you got to put in your time. But the more skill, the more knowledge you have, the faster you can accelerate your success. Now, the next few items are going to be kind of similar, but I'm going to kind of break them down a little bit specific. Number two, take every opportunity to learn something new, both technical, financial, and other skills like sales skills, for example. The reason I say that is because you're in a trade. The biggest part of that is technical. So if you're an installer, the more technical you get, the better understanding you're going to have of the systems you're installing. And it also gives you a knowledge to move to the next level. And also with sales, sales is something installers and technicians can employ that can gain them skills that could eventually maybe put them in a sales position where they can make even more money and be more successful. Number three, most important thing you can do to advance your career is to get better. So don't expect someone to pay you more because you've been there longer. Don't expect someone to pay you more because you're 28 and someone else is doing the same thing and they're 20 or 19. Get better. Your value in the marketplace is determined by how much you know and how skilled you are. So the more skill, the more knowledge you have, the more valuable you are in the marketplace. So don't ask, how can someone give you more? Ask, how can I get better? That's the right question to ask. Number four, live on rice and beans. A lot of young people want to have everything now. They want to have the wonderful house. They want to have the cars, trucks, toys. Live on rice and beans now while you're learning the trade. Put in your time and live frugally. Spend your early years enjoying experiences, not things. If you live frugally now, you can afford to get what you want later. And we're going to talk more about finances. Number five, make a budget. And save at least 10%. Save at least 10% long-term. If you can put 10% into short-term goals like toys, and you can still afford to take 10% of your income and put it into some kind of long-term savings, trust me, in 5, 10, 20 years, you will never regret that. With compounding interest, if you're investing in a company provided 401k or you go to another financial advisor, that will be life-changing. And it's hard to see that now because you may be a younger person. Long-term investing, at least 10%, maybe more. Number six, if your salary doesn't cover your bills, take a hard look to see if there's anything you can eliminate. Most people that say they can't save aren't doing a budget. And when you take a good hard look at your budget and see things that maybe you're wasting money on or little subscriptions here and here and here, you could probably very easily find 10% to save by eliminating things that you don't need. Number seven, take 100% responsibility, set goals for your life, and find a greater purpose in what you're doing. If you have a greater purpose, you can overcome the obstacles and the hard things that seem like they prevent you from your long-term goals, but take responsibility for you and for you to get better and for you to get skills. Set goals, write them out in front of you, and start working on those goals. And if you have that greater purpose, it will help you to accomplish those goals little by little by little over time. Number 8, don't let hard work get you down. When you're newer in the industry, you are going to be the person that gets thrown in the crawl spaces, thrown in the attics, and you're putting in your time, but it's making you more experienced. It's making you more knowledgeable. It's helping you to understand how the system works and what the challenges are. And if you overcome those, guess what? You'll be able to overcome the next obstacle and the next obstacle. So don't look at the hard work as things that are keeping you down. Look at it as these are the challenges that I'm overcoming, and they're equipping me for the next step of my career. So start every day with gratitude. If you focus on the negativity and the hard things, that's all you'll be. You'll be that guy or that girl, that negative person. Don't be that. Be grateful and uplifting and inspiring to those around you. And that kind of attitude and mindset will help you to not only reach your goals, but then you'll be the kind of person that the company you work for or another company will want to have leading and having a leadership position in their company. Number 9, anyone can become financially free if they plan. And I don't care if you're the lowest of low, working in the shop, tearing down scrap metal, or if you're out there installing, or if you're just doing tune-ups, or if you're a service technician, if you're a master technician, if you're a salesperson. Anyone can become financially free if you plan, if you're patient, and you're highly skilled. Number 10, understand that skilled trades is an honorable and in-demand career, and you will never run out of work. So even though it's hard at the beginning, yes, it is, put in your time, gain skill, gain knowledge, be patient. You'll never run out of work. You'll have great pay. And if you continue to increase the amount that you save, if you live frugally, if you are hungry for knowledge and gaining skill, you'll be able to live the lifestyle that you want. And another thing to think about is when you work in heating and cooling or any home services, if you enjoy helping people solve their problems, not only will you have a job that's in demand, that there will always be work for you, but you'll be able to have the satisfaction of knowing that you've done a great job, you've solved problems for people, and you were a hero for the day. And that is really important because you could have a cleaner, maybe more like an office job or someplace where you're not in a crawl space or attic or in people's homes, but it could also be boring on the other side. So remember, the grass is greener, but hard work, skill, knowledge, and patience can change your life. So just push through the hard, have a great attitude, and have an HVAC millionaire mindset. And I guarantee you'll be successful. And hopefully one day, it's my hope that you'll be able to look back at a video like this and say, you know what? That advice helped me in some way, even if it's just one person out there. So if this has been helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share the video with your other fellow technicians. Maybe you know someone that could stand to hear this message. And thanks for listening. We're looking forward to seeing you the next time. Have a great day.